Good morning, everybody. It's Pierce Edmondson here with Suffice, and today I'm just going to be talking a little bit about Suffice, what it is. It's a new company, budding sorbet and gelato company, with a focus on the craft specifically, just being able to curate specific flavors and really foster a kind of a community and really relate a good experience to everyone. I went to culinary school. Bam, that's where my passion, I was able to pour into my passion in that way. Worked in a bunch of restaurants throughout Chicago, and that's really where my love and inspiration for ice cream actually came, just because of I was so curious and just to really see how far ice cream could go. I've always been making ice cream since a kid. I had the little shaker with the ball and the little cream that you pour in, and it's always been a part of my life actually. After I graduated culinary school, I come from a background of PhDs. My grandfather has a PhD, my dad has a PhD. I have high expectations upon myself, and so I graduated culinary school. I feel all this pressure, like, what are you going to be, a chef? Like, how? I don't know. You Google chef salary, it says 50K. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I prayed to God, and I genuinely asked, like, what am I supposed to do with my career, with my life? And he said, this is sufficient for you, and he said the name Suffice. And from there, numerous connections started happening, and everything kind of just worked together. So we make all of our products at the Hatchery. It's an incubation kitchen on Lake Nkezi. It's Garfield Park, and that's our facility. That's our home base. As far as how the process of it, we use the market for inspiration, as I've said, and we just have fun in there. That's really it. We make it. We'll test it a couple times, maybe once, twice. On the third try, I got it. That's it. We're very talented, and we know what we've got here.
How's it going, you guys? My name is Isaac. I'm here at Suffice, Green City's Farmers Market. So a little bit about me. I have come from the food and beverage industry for like 6-7 years now.
Isaac is extremely talented, specifically in business endeavors and managing partnerships and relationships. He's a really outgoing person. So we met a couple years ago, and we decided we were with a group of friends. I met him through a mutual friend, and we decided to do a Indian food business, right? We saw the need for it, so we decided to create samosas. And as we were creating samosas, we terribly failed, and it was super fun to do that. And in that, I saw his work ethic, and I saw how his standard, he has a different standard, and I really wanted to work with him after that. I was a frequent shopper before I was a vendor, consistent shopper, and I would actually use these ingredients to make ice cream. And I asked one day, I had the idea from Brian at Dorothy's. He inspired me a little bit. You should do ice cream sell it here. We need it. So I talked to Chris and I said, hey, how do I apply? And she was like, well, what are you making? And I explained to her that I was using Green City Market's products to make ice cream, and she was kind of blown away by that. And I think after that she believed in us, and that is more than I could ask for. She took a chance on us, and she said, I really want to get you guys in, and I'm going to make it my mission to get you guys in because I see something in you that maybe other people don't see. So that's how we got started, and the impact that it has had on us has been amazing, just to be a part of this community. And we're consistently inspired by our clients, and how our clients bring new ideas to us and recommendations. We're very open about it, and we're very open about our testings. At the end of the day, Suffice is a test kitchen, and we just have fun. We play jazz, and that's it. At the base of collaboration is understanding. So we like to understand, what it is that, for example, Paul's Honey is bringing to the table. And we checked out his farm and got to see, the hard work and the hours that he puts in, and it's you just have a different level of appreciation for that business itself. And from there, you're able to, the collaboration isn't one-sided at all. It's very much mutual, and what our job is to now make it into Suffice. How does Suffice, what is the output, and what does that look like?
Right before starting at Green City, we were thinking questions as what kind of tent were we going to have? How did we want our setup to look? How were we even going to keep our product cold and frozen? So me and Pierce, Pierce also does help with this business operating side as well, because it can't just be a one-man show. You know, I also help out with the culinary side as assisting in the kitchen. So we work hand in hand together. We're both cross-trained basically on both sides of the business.
Lesson from Suffice. The most obvious is that there's no one-man show. It's not how it works. You need a support system to be able to run an operation like this, to be able to be consistent in what you do. So that's what I would say. The most important lesson to me is before you start, before you really step out and on faith and start your business, make sure that you have a solid support system, just friends, family, people to help you when you're down, because life is up and downs.
What has most surprised us? For me, I want to say the customers. You know, we were really scared coming out here at first because we didn't know what to expect, honestly. We were shooting to sell, I think it was like 60 or 70 scoops a week is what we were thinking between 3 markets, and that's all we were hoping for, but now we've surpassed that by a lot now. So it's a really good thing that really surprised us. The big community feel that we get in all the markets we go to here in West Loop, Edgewater, and even Lincoln Park. I think Lincoln Park has been the best community that we've had so far, and really appreciate all the customers that come back as well, that return, and just the different stories that we're able to share with each other and just get to know each other. That's what really did surprise me the most.
Produce changes every season actually in its own unique way. Like, you know, some fruits do well, other seasons some fruits don't do well. So I'm curious to see what the farmers provide. As far as Suffice, we're just gonna stay focused on the element of design in our brand and how can we keep creating, how can we bring originality to the food industry. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're not trying to really recreate anything, but we're just trying to have a fresh idea on everything.
Everything that we have is paper products, wood products for our spoons. We knew that we were going to go through a lot of taster spoons in the beginning of the season. We went through almost about 2,000-3,000 in just the month of May alone. So we needed something that was more eco-friendly. So we went just countless hours of looking up products that we can get in wholesale. That's like one side of the business part that we wanted to bring here to Green City. Other logistics we had to figure out were like U-Hauls. How would we get trucks out here? How much would a truck cost? What would be too much for us to spend? We change up our products every week, and trying to keep up with the demand at the market as well as the whole business aspect of it, it was a little overwhelming for the month of June alone. So we're getting back to the groove of like getting all of our financial statements correct, all of our profit and loss statements, our balance sheets, and things like that. Favorite collaboration so far? Well, if we're talking like pop-up events, right now I think my favorite has been Side Practice. I really did like going to Side Practice Coffee, their coffee shop in the north side of Chicago. Really, I love the aesthetic that's in Side Practice, and I love the feel that you get when you walk into Side Practice. I really do enjoy it. So that was our best collaborating like pop-up event that we've done. I have for ice cream. I want to say the River Valley's mushroom was probably my favorite one that we've ever done. We took their portobello mushroom and made it into a gelato. Surprisingly, really, really good. And there's more collabs to come, but so far those are my 2 favorite ones.
The burnt husk gelato from Kankakee Valley Homestead. Sandy actually told me, oh, you should do a silk, use the corn silk ice cream, or make corn silk ice cream. I was like, okay, so she gave me some to test, and you know, I like the corn silk, just a little bit too heavy on the corn for me, but I decided to let me just burn the husk. I genuinely don't know where that idea came from, but yeah, so we burnt the husk, blended it up into the base, and it was fun. It was amazing, and people loved it. But I knew when I tasted it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be amazing.
Right now, what we're looking forward to is, well, we actually met him here. His name is Justin with Del Sara Bakery. Really looking forward to what that will lead to. We've visited his kitchen now, or his bakery, and getting to know Justin a little bit more. Justin's a really nice guy, and we can't wait to see what collaborations we can do with them coming soon.
We really appreciate inspiration. So if you guys have any ideas of flavors that you want to try, we will work and we will customize it. Whatever you dream of, we can make it. There's no limitation on that. So we'd appreciate support in the way of feedback and collaboration, inspiration. But make sure to check us out. We're shooting for retail stores pretty soon. Something we're working on, you know, still in the works, but yeah.
Green City has impacted our business in many ways, but I want to thank Chris as well for giving us this opportunity, like helping us through the application process, which was a very, very long process and tedious. But Chris was literally with us like our right-hand man, like the whole time, right-hand woman, the whole time, and she really did help us segue our way into here with no problems at all. And yeah, we're very thankful for that, because now we have a full scale like business going on, and being in the kitchen for like 12, 14 hours a day, I would never imagine that at the ages that we're at right now. And very thankful for that, for Green City, for giving us this opportunity to be out here.